Hey guys, so it's Daddy here. Daddy Daughter Camping and Adventures. We had a great time on the Santa Fe today. Still a little bright out, forgive me. So I just wanted to let you guys know this next video that you're about to see has actual live footage of our camera gear, my iPhone, our camera mount and tripod. Everything went over the boat in this next video you're about to see. Daughter's my hero. We actually had to get off our kayaks in the Santa Fe River now, and she was determined to go down there and dive, probably about 15-20 feet down, and she was able to retrieve the phone, the tripod and stuff, and then getting back on our kayaks. We were literally floating out in the river. Some of it didn't get filmed because it happened so fast. What happened was we had a big boat come by and no wake zone. We were fine. I turned around to check on Daughter, make sure she was okay, make sure she turned her kayak into the waves and was okay. And in the meantime of that, the mount came off of the boat and it went top heavy right into the water. So we didn't get a lot of that on film, but the iPhone actually kept recording, and I'm an idiot because I told myself put the floater on and put the case in the floater on the iPhone stuff just in case. I said, okay, I'll do that on the water. Guys, we're here to tell you we know better. So make sure your stuff is secure before you get in the kayaks or the boats or whatever. But thank God we were able to make it. We dove down. I did. I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I was like, it's gone, baby. I told my daughter, I said, it's gone. It's okay. She was determined to go down. And believe it or not, I was praying. I was like, Lord, if it's your will. And she came back up with it in her hand. I was like, oh my goodness. So just secure your stuff, guys. Friendly reminder. I hope you guys enjoy this next adventure, though. And thanks again for watching. And keep camping or keep camp on.
We have a big day ahead of us. First, we're going to go to Rum Island and swim for a little bit, and then eat lunch, and then we're going to go to Santa Fe.
So we're gonna possibly paddle Santa Fe a little bit after that. We're gonna, like she said, go to Rum Island. A little bit back, I did do a little video. Went and checked it out. Looked pretty cool. But today is what, Memorial Day weekend? Memorial Day weekend, not today, but it's the weekend of. So we're in Florida. So as you know, everything is usually packed. So we're gonna go check out Rum Island first, anyway. Maybe do some swimming. They actually have a place where you can launch your boat too. We can explore a little bit there if we wanted to. Eat lunch. Sandwiches today, huh? And depending on how it is there, do as Trip Smith likes to call it. I like to aggravate her. Trip! Aggravating her all morning. Anyway, do a little dip there. What is it, Daughter? She's still trying to come alive. She hasn't had caffeine yet. Neither am I. I'm just funny because I'm lack of caffeine. Anyway, guys, come along with us. We got the truck loaded down. We got the kayaks loaded. Stop and grab some caffeine.
Yeah.
So come along with us, guys. Okay guys, so we had to stop at another store. I had to stop and get gas. Last store we stopped at, we had a line all the way back to the back of the store. So needless to say, we didn't stop at that store. We had to stop at another store. So daughter ran in to get our caffeine while I pumped gas. We have the stuff is loaded down back there. So we're just waiting on daughter now to come on with the caffeine, and we are going to head to Rum Island, so we shall see you there. Dodger made a friend. Hey guys, we made it down here to the public Santa Fe boat ramp, but we actually done a video of this before where we came down and toured this. The river is up. Daughter's down here playing with a new friend. What's his name, daughter? Did you name him? Anna or something?
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Guys, the river.
Pee.
Guys, the river is up. It just peed on her, she said. It's really pretty, but we're gonna paddle out through there and then over to the right. Go down a little ways. So I want y'all to come along with us, finish packing up and take you on this journey. Y'all know my favorite thing to do with daughter is sneak on her when she's eating. Guys, we're gonna eat first and then hit the water. Come along. Made some subs. Let's eat. Eat this. And we're gonna go out there and paddle for a little bit. So come along. Okay guys, let's go. Got him on the water. My daughter. Hey, daughter. Hey, daughter. All right, we ready. It's pretty out here. go to the right. Of course, we're by the bridge now, but it'll get quieter in a minute. The Santa Fe on a Saturday. Looks like a pine tree broke off up here, is. Daughter? There it goes. Sorry guys, we're on the noisy or by the noisy bridge. Daughter's still there. Hey daughter. It's beautiful out here, huh? We'll get away from this bridge here, guys. Come along. These things cruise good though, don't they? Surprised. They really do cruise good. I don't really have to have too many scupper plugs in because I'm not loaded down too bad. So. Follow me. Beautiful day. Gotta get out of the sun. Like, we got sunscreen on though, guys. We do. It's just a prettier paddle through here. Hey, bumper cars back here. Daughter's ramming into me, guys. Hi, daughter. It's pretty out here, though. I was like, why is my net bag so heavy? Realized I put my sunscreen on. So my camera mount is wanting to be Let me get back out of the trees here, daughter. So we're as you can see, guys, we're not trying to really kill ourselves. We're just trying to enjoy the day. There's Donna. Sailing the ocean blue. So, this river brown. So yeah, so when it starts blowing real hard, I just relax for a minute. Beautiful day. Daughter, is that a boat? Head this way to the right. As you face your boat into it.
Okay guys, so this is where the phone fell in the water. As you can see, it was kind of just floating there. Well, not floating, sitting at the bottom. So yeah. It was there for probably a good 30-40 minutes. So we did have to cut a lot of that out, or else you guys would just be seeing this for who knows how long. But you'll see some stuff swimming over it, like some fish and me. Here we go. Let's see. The water is so yellow. Yep. You can see the trees up in the top right corner. And here are some fish swimming over the phone. So that was really cool. Got that on camera. So the phone actually stayed working the entire time. So that is, thank God for that. That's why we have iPhones. So, in a little bit, you'll be able to see me trying to go down and get it. And I couldn't get it the first couple of times. But, alright guys, so here I am trying to get the phone again. Again, didn't get it. Tried, got almost, and then no, there I go. And then I just tried to stay like right above the phone so that I could mark the spot so that I didn't lose it again, because the last time I lost it and I had to re-find it. So yeah, there I am just kind of floating above the phone. Again. So, yeah. Daddy actually also came down there and tried to get it, but he couldn't either. And it was just like a whole huge thing. So, you'll see me come back down in a little bit. But, yeah. There I am just kicking, kicking over it. Okay guys, so here I am actually getting the phone. I guess when Daddy went down there to get it, he never like got on the camera because I didn't see it, but yeah.
How in the world? Baby. It's still recording.
Seriously?
Guys, we just lost this in the water. It didn't have the floaty on it.
Oh my goodness.
And daughter just retrieved it.
This water's like 20
Yay, this has been the most interesting video yet. Now to get back on our boat. Praise the Lord, daughter's a hero. Let's try to get back in a boat. All right, daughter.
We are about to load up. We're kind of...
She said, ooh.
We're tired from having to like dive under and get the phone and get back in our kayaks and everything else, and then having to come back. So, yeah.
So guys, what happened was we kayaked a while. We didn't get to film every single bit of it, but we did hit a pretty good wave, and needless to say, my camera mount wasn't prepared for it because I was still getting adjusted. So you got to see a lot of the video of us having an adventurous time. Daughter actually was able to dive down and save the camera. My phone too, actually, and the camera mount. So a lot of it will be able to be seen on video of daughter diving down and saving the day. And interestingly, my big behind trying to get it back up in the kayak, I actually had to find me a nice tree limb to climb up on and get in. Very interesting, huh, daughter? We were gonna try to put a few more miles in, but we tired now. We ready to go cook on the grill and just relax.
So what happened was he was like trying to get the mount adjusted, and a huge boat came by and they were going faster than they should have been. And it created some huge waves, so the kayaks were just bouncing up and down, and the phone fell out and into the water. And the water was like 15-20 feet deep down there.
But I do got to give a shout out. They're not paying me to do this, but I'm going to give a shout out to iPhone. Because like an idiot, I was using my iPhone. Normally don't have a problem. And I was trying to keep an eye on daughter at the same time. So yeah, the phone kind of, with the stand and the mount, just kind of tumbled over. But daughter's like a superhero right now. I'm just going to go home and feed her a good dinner. I might even get her some ice cream. What do you think, daughter? Let's pack these up and we'll pack these up, guys. We'll see you in a minute. Here, do that. think we're gonna call it a day here, daughter. Let's go home and get something ready to eat. Relax.
Ice cream.
She's my hero today, guys.
That was cool.
All right, guys.
Ice cream, ice cream.
Hope you guys enjoyed the adventure of us having to fish for the camera equipment and everything else, and out in the middle of the river. But it was an experience. Today we learned God is good, all the time, right? Whew, he held the snakes and the gators and everything else away for us to go deep diving with our little bit of breath that we had in our lungs to retrieve this stuff, and it still worked right out of the water.
Yeah, the phone.
Send a shout out to iPhone because it went in too.
He still had notifications coming through and everything.
Yeah, everything still coming through, notifications. And so anyway, guys, we're gonna head home now. Glad you got to come along on this adventure today. We're gonna go home and start the grill and eat some food, and might even show you some clip from that just to say you could have a little adventurous dinner with us. Hamburger sounds good to me on the grill today. All right, guys, remember, keep camping or keep
Camp.